muted. Son of a bitch, the microphone was muted the whole time. So you didn't hear any sounds on those alerts. Because I downloaded a new version of OBS and it's all fucked up, of course. Alright, can you reset this game or what?
I don't think you can, actually. Is there like there's no reset button. We have to turn the power off and on again. So I'll do that.
I have to wait 5 minutes. How are you, Song?
How's life?
Stressed out.
Who isn't?
Apparently not Song. We're playing this on the Panasonic Real 3DO Interactive Multiplayer, is what the system's called. And it is composite. This is not the 25th anniversary edition that supposedly comes out midnight tonight with Sonic Mania, right?
Yes.
Which Stuffy Pie is totally gonna play. God damn it, Song. I need to tweet.
It's gonna be weird though not having a disc change though, right?
There's 2 discs right there.
No, I mean with the like 25th anniversary edition.
Oh, you think we're gonna get that?
Well, if like it's you know like it's a downloadable game, so it obviously would have a disc switch.
Oh, it'll have a disc switch, brother.
So yeah, who here loves Tom Zito?
Who here knows everything about this game?
Let's try that again.
You should blow on the CD. Should have Sadie lick it.
Put some peanut butter on there and lick it. Fuck you guys, I'm laying over here.
This is gonna be a wonderful stream.
Yes. Hopefully that collected is... Don't, smart mouth me 3DO.
It's gonna be the shortest 3DO stream ever.
Things will get real.
We're gonna need to buy the 25th anniversary version because this version ain't working no more.
Yes.
People need to see our time map to play it.
But like I do own the actual like 3DO game, so if anyone deserves the collector's edition, it's a dedicated fan like me. But no, apparently I got like piss gimped trying to buy the fucking thing.
Load the Sega CD version, oh god.
Load up the 32X Sega CD version.
Is there any other version? Spoilers, there is.
Mac OS 8 version.
We have to get every version of Night Trap that exists, just like we have to have every version of Resident Evil 4 that exists.
So downstairs.
Downstairs hall.
What bedroom?
Living room.
He was all about multitasking.
you don't know how this game works, Song, or anyone else who is watching, you see the time is going in the lower right corner. And so you have to know, bedroom, where to go at certain times to trap the enemies. And for the past, 25 years since this game came out, bathroom twice, me and Ratmus made our own walkthrough, basically. So I'm reading it off to him where to go at what times. And that's all there is to it. And this game disc is probably going to freeze again. We've played this game before, never had these problems.
The system's fucking old, or
Can we clean the CDs or something?
I can blow on them.
Okay, clearly this is not going to work.
Something got routine. Okay.
It's definitely not the capture.
Yeah, it's the system. Hey, Robo Joe.
Robotic Joseph. Is that the same account? You just changed the name?
Let's
Stop trying. It's not going to work unless you clean the disc.
Well, I'm trying to take it out.
Blowing it is not how you clean a disc. Holy, oh, jeez.
Stick it in your Genesis.
Thanks for the host, Dr. Funks. Unfortunately, we're having technical difficulties and the disc is not working.
3DO's faking the funk. It's the worst crime imaginable.
People calling me marshmallows. Oh, marshmallows instead of marshmallows. I like the name Robotic Joseph because it's so funny how formal it sounds.
It's his Christian name, alright? Just say a lot of people can't read.
Let's just say a lot of people came here for Night Trap, so it's better work. Otherwise, we're gonna have to, stream the 25th anniversary version next week.
Yes.
Except we can't.
What's that?
Because it won't be out for Xbox One next week, probably, and we won't have a PS4 next week. Okay, thanks everyone for the host, Downstairs Hall. Let's see if this works again or not. Nope.
Come on, get real.
Does anyone know how to clean CDs?
I think we have like backup copies of it in that disc thing. If you wanted to try one of those.
Why didn't you say that in the first place?
You were an idiot in the first place.
You thought that in the first place. Why are you so dumb? Let's see. Kids on site. Make my video. This is the Sega CD version. We don't want that.
Stick that in here.
Just stick it in your Genesis. Saturn, Dreamcast, CDI. Okay, it's not in here.
That 3DO.
Get some rubbing alcohol, Ratmus. Oh, no, don't burn it. Metal Gear Solid, PlayStation Underground. Here we go, 3DO games. Plumbers don't wear ties. I don't don't see Night Trap here. We have Sewer Shark. We don't have burned copies of Night Trap for 3DO. I swear we did. Well, you thought wrong, dude. If we play Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, we'll be banned from Twitch. Robotic Joseph says, get some Windex, put it on a rag, and wipe that disc clean. Try that. And a fucking rag. What do you say, Sadie? You want a rag? Don't ask Sadie, just do it. Get something that's clean.
Time to lean, it's time to clean.
This is the best stream on Twitch, I'll tell you that. Son of a bitch. Well, this is lovely. Where's... Nope, the system just spit out the disk and said, fuck you.
Shit's about to get real.
This isn't gonna work, so do you want to play Sewer Shark instead?
Sure. How far are we getting at?
Beat it. Now what the hell's going on? Never had a problem with this system or game before, and now it's like completely and utterly broken. I don't know, Saw. It's nothing to do with the capture, as you can see.
Another crash and burn. First time on Rookie. Hey, listen. I hear they're putting you in with Ghost today. Now that's my main man. Greatest co-pilot to ever shoot the tube. Give him your best stuff, and he'll keep you flying. Maybe all the way to Solar City, huh? Showtime. I'm Falco. You'll be hearing from me.
Welcome to the sewers, punk. The guy you're replacing, he had that same tough guy smirk on his face that you do. Till he hit the wall. They're out there now blotting him up with handy wipes. The ghost here, I always come back for more.
I'm so used to your YouTube poop, I thought he was going to say the opposite.
Let's go, rookie! Take a deep breath, rookie. Don't you love the smell of the sewers in the morning? They smell like victory. This here's the whole hog. I took her apart and I put her back together again. No matter what they taught you up at Totten Rat, factory jobs ain't worth scrap. I got some stuff in her. It's not all strictly legal, but it just might keep you off the wall. Now until you earn a better one, your call sign is dog meat.
So the mouth is moving after the words.
Time aboard, dog meat. Crash and burn. Crash and burn. The sewer jockeys come and they go. But down here, this is the hole. I give you a name, a friend, a boss, and a reason to live. You're gonna owe me big dog meat. And what's my payback? $1 million of tube steak.
How's that song?
That's all you gotta deliver today, hot shot. You nail this one run, and we got a one-way ticket to Solar City.
LG.
Maybe you're good enough, dog meat. Let's find out.
That's not what I said.
Backseat this trip, so don't screw up, huh? Hey, Catfish, transmit, you dirty little...
Well, I'm working real good now, Mr. Ghost. Oh my gosh, what is that ugly thing sitting in the pilot seat?
Catfish, pilot accident file, access. Run data, evaluate.
Oh, well, 12 pilots missing, 3 recoveries with extensive transient lobotometric... Oh, well, heck, they're dead.
See, the problem is the continue code only exists for the Sega CD version.
That's what I thought.
Or, I mean, I don't know if it only exists, but
Yeah.
we just don't know what it is.
And the 3DO has the same button scheme.
Yeah, but I'm assuming we tried this before and you hit AC and start and it didn't work.
Yeah.
No dog meat. Catfish needs a trip to Solar City worse than we do.
It's awful dark and scary down there, Mr. Ghost, and it smells terrible.
We are go for lunch. Okay, ignition on 3. Ready? 3! Hey, relax. Pretend it's a game. Maybe it'll even be fun. Check the tubes, dog meat!
Catfish the Ghost, we got a target
Safe
acquisition down
guns
here.
are up.
Oh my gosh. It's gone.
After reaching level Exterminator or Beach Bum, if you die, hit AC and start during the credits. Continue. It says for Sega CD.
Don't think! If you think, you're dead! Encore! Fucking good!
Whoops. I think the first time you can fuck it up and it's fine.
Remember your dump data!
Turn now.
Get this crate on track, neck.
Yeah, because if you fuck up your junk data later on, anytime but the first time, you know, you die.
See, the thing about this game, and I'm sure no one is watching or listening, is there's a few things that, like, I misheard what he's saying. Like, when he says jump data, I thought he said junk data. And when he says watch your H2 level, I thought it was HQ level. It's very confusing stuff. I mean, the game looks much better on this than it does on the Sega CD, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Is this going to get a 25th anniversary re-release? Night Trap probably only did because it was controversial or something, but this should... Why do I keep hearing someone go E?
Like, if you look at the thing on the top, it will, like, show you, where the recharge, whoops, is coming.
Are you talking about the noise the gun is making?
You nailed those jumps!
Whoops, it's coming.
Are you talking about... Or the noise when he kills something?
Yeah.
When he shoots one of those orange things, it goes... Is
Yeah.
that it?
There's a whole mess of bogeys at bearing 6, 3, 9.
the whole backstory of this game, or the plot, is that there's these... You're flying through the sewers in this, like, flying machine, shooting creatures that live down in the sewers because... I don't know why, but the mayor of the city is like an evil, corrupt bastard who lives, like, in a paradise while everyone else lives in a crap hole.
Come on, it's got cutscenes that tell you all this.
And yeah, as far as the gameplay, as I said, Ratmus is flying through the sewers, shooting creatures. You have to shoot enough creatures to get enough points to progress, otherwise you game over. You also have to periodically make course corrections, otherwise you'll crash and die. And then you have to worry about, like, fuel and stuff. And so, like, eventually, if you do well enough on the levels, you will progress through the plot, and the enemies that you're shooting at will get much harder and, like, can actually kill you, like, if you don't shoot them. Alright, biology.
See ya, LG. Thanks for watching some of this crap.
And it's a pretty difficult game, but the problem is, like, when you get far enough, you can continue, but we don't know what... You have to press certain buttons to continue, and we don't know what they are on this version, and no one on the internet can find out. So, like, the last time Ratmus played this, or streamed this, which was probably, like, 3 years ago, he tried to do the code, and it didn't work, and then, like, we had to start from the beginning, and we were like, well, that's it.
You nailed those jumps.
I don't know, this does have funny plot and cutscenes. If you're into that sort of thing, which we totally are, but...
Charged him.
Yeah, we wanted to play Night Trap.
Hi there.
Speaking of cutscenes.
You know, that wasn't too bad, kid. You got real...
Potential!
That's it. Just remember, a clean sewer is a
I'm
happy
doing
sewer.
okay.
The guy's a wonderful actor.
Listen to him. He wants you to blow it. You're barely making it, pal. Push the envelope back a little. Turn and burn.
Yeah, push the envelope back, Ratmus. What the hell does that mean?
Attention, sewer mart shoppers. We got a lovely assortment of movies bearing 6, 3, 12.
But yeah, the reason why we wanted to play Night Trap today is it's getting a 25th anniversary re-release for some reason. It's coming out midnight tonight on PS4, I think, and sometime later for Xbox One. We're totally gonna have to play that version because our 3DO version is busted apparently. But later tonight I'm going to be playing Wind Waker and doing giveaways and showing pictures of the song at the museum. That'll be fun, right, Ratmus?
Totally.
You were watching that, right, Ratmus?
Points, by the way.
Oh, song. I tried a chicken and waffle slider from White Castle for breakfast this morning, and it was not good.
Of course it's not good.
Song says the bats are innocent. Why are you shooting them?
So, it's spoilers. They're like playing this for a while to kind of get an idea of where the patterns are, because these are all just repetitive things thrown at you. This is not a game you can zone out while playing.
Well, I think it was a piece of chicken, in between two waffles, and I'm pretty sure it had just maple syrup on it. At least that's what it tasted like. It was like crappy White Castle maple syrup and crappy White Castle waffles.
Now go to Ghost. Now go to Ghost. I hope you're reading.
totally shitty here.
This is hot stuff, buddy. You gotta come meet me right away. I'm gonna give you jump data to my sector gate, and then I'm gonna talk you in from there, okay? Here we go. 6, 12, 12. That'll get you there. Unless your pilot's a total pinhead.
Totally wasn't 80 yard.
Turn and burn, babe. Falco out.
Ghost of Falco. Are you nuts? It's almost Sector 19. Blast her.
Like, I don't know. I mean,
She's just asking for it.
it must have been, what, almost 25 years ago or so when, like, you and me in our basement, you know, made wonderful videos of us parodying this whole game, which I don't know if we ever showed song. It's like, you know, horrifying, obviously.
Oh my.
It was horrifying, right? This game came out in '92. So that was 25 years ago. So that's what it says for this.
Recharge coming up. Power's up.
Your energy in the lower left is going down, and that's why you need recharges, right?
Yeah, and just shooting constantly will lower it too.
And obviously, there's your score. You don't really know what score you need to like advance because it just really tells you that.
Yeah.
And then there's like that weird meter in the center above the green triangle thing, which is your H2 level, right? Which if that gets like to the red, then you have to do something like
Hit the C button.
hit the C button, otherwise you'll blow up. Makes total sense.
Coming in from Falco. Ghost of Falco. Come in, Falco.
Oh. Falco's in Sector 19.
That and
That's a real dangerous kind of place. That's why I made it one of those, prohibition,
Prohibited access discretionary control zones.
what she said. In other words, stay out of Sector 19.
Get off my ship-to-ship channel, Stenchler. You're polluting the airwaves.
I'm talking to Dogfeet there. Nice shooting. No kidding. You're a real, yeah, you see, I
you
use
see,
classic
he
words
uses
like
classy
that.
words like this because he's a classy actor.
Totally,
I think he was doing like I saw him doing a Drano commercial like a couple months ago. That was
let's dance!
That's human trash compactors in Solar City, and we're not.
totally not Hawaii.
You gotta take us all the way, kid.
I think I heard the
sign is rat breath.
well, rat breath.
Turn and
Can
burn.
you pause
rat
this
breath.
game?
Yeah.
Okay, because the internet is dying and I see what you pasted there, song, but it did not taste like country gravy and bacon crumbles to me. That's all I can tell you. It did not taste like that at all. Alright, resume.
That's rat breath now.
Metal munching monsters, Baron. 3, 9, 12.
Don't worry, I'll answer all of chat's questions.
What are you doing this shit?
the next time I'm visiting you, Song, if you want to take me to a place that has real chicken and waffles, I would try it. And then you could say I've had the real version.
Fish waffles.
I had lunch with a real fish waffle already.
Now we got the scorpions. And on steroids.
So calm down, everybody. Chat was about to freak out that there was a scorpion on steroids.
I think they can like jump at you and zap your energy.
Pennsylvania Dutch does the chicken and waffle with pork stewed chicken and gravy.
Biscuits with mustard meat.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I just wanted to try it. So, that's all.
Swore on the points and all that shit.
If we could figure out the continue code, I'd love to have you do this on like a 12-hour stream when Doom can watch and actually beat the game.
Is it? It's AC and start all at the same time. Maybe I held A and C and then can start.
It's called a crazy looking thing and you're supposed to follow it. Yeah, I think you're supposed to hold A and C and hit start together.
Yeah.
I think. Uh-oh.
Do you read me, buddy? Blast her, she walked right into it. Catfish, give me your last known coordinates.
Well, she's plumb off the scope, Mr. Ghost, but I show critters and they're headed your way.
Critters.
All right, just scout ahead. We'll check out the critters. Just stay out of Sector 19. Okay, rat breath, shoot the tubes.
They're coming to get me. Vector 12, 9er, 6.
Oh, not idiot. More scorpions. Steroids. Your call sign was Ratmus 1. The HQ level.
Transponder reading dead ahead.
And a dooming dead.
Dooming dead. It's Falco's Shepherd. What's left of it?
She's out there someplace. She's still alive. I can feel it. Catfish, scan for life forms and vector us in. Just keep us out of Sector 19. Shoot the tubes, rat breath.
Can't stress enough about staying away from Sector 19.
Recharge coming up.
Bearing 12, 9er, 3.
Song, you're playing A Link Between Worlds. Did we ever even make a checklist for that? Oh god.
gone.
Okay, that nothing.
Scorpion on amphetamines. No food is the only reason I'd ever get up in the morning, right?
Help, Mr. Ghost! I've got a bogey coming down on me. It's a flying buzzsaw. It's trying to kill me. We're too close to Sector 19. Get me out! Somebody's got control of the maintenance moles and turned them into killers. That's what got Falco.
I'm back. Look at me. I'm a surf god.
Don't listen to that human oil slick kid.
Oh, nasty business about Falco, huh?
One time when we were recording scenes from this game, the disc malfunctioned right here, and
Keep up the good work and who knows?
you know, it was like he was like disc error.
Waxed and waiting for you. Surf's up, dude.
Okay, you made it this far, just barely. But you better suck it in, pal. Things get much worse from now on. Catfish, chart a course back to the garage. I got work to do.
If you didn't fire.
Another great way to game over.
All right.
What's up, Millie?
This is gonna be way, way cool, buddy.
So don't
First,
set
I
this
rigged up
down.
a pair of Thompson superchargers on the Holland's thruster coils.
He's gonna tell you to shoot, and if you don't, then it's an instant game over.
This is my baby. I call her Sweet Little 16. 16 barrels of fun for Mr. Mole and Company. All right, let's get a
Mole and Company?
Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, fire!
Don't hit me when it's game over.
Whoa! You just took the door out, Ace! I'm flying with a menace to society here. Let's kick some mole butt. Exterminator. Yeah, that's your new call sign. Prepare to launch for
So
Sector 19.
theoretically, now that you're Exterminator, you can continue,
Yeah.
but you couldn't before if you died.
Yeah.
If you died at any point, that's sort of like the halfway point of the game, I think.
Sort of, yeah.
Now looky here, Mr.
It
Ghost.
gets much
Now,
harder,
let's
and
forget about this solar city.
yeah, I
It's
mean,
weird because like you need a score of like 1,000,000.
but like
before.
you have to start from like 0, right?
And now I have to follow that thing.
Crazy looking thing. Or it's like when you continue, your score starts from 0, and you still have to get 1,000,000, right? So
Yeah.
something like that.
Which isn't so bad.
Because the things are worth a lot of points. If you don't shoot those things, you will instantly die. The
Yeah.
orange mole machines or whatever with the buzzsaws.
The weird, like the weird thing is that like flying thing with like a falcon or something on the Sega CD version.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, let's not break Ratmus's concentration here, right?
And, like also too, my energy was replenished by going back to base.
What about the HQ level?
Oh god, you gotta watch it for me, bro.
I thought you were dead there.
Did I?
Watch your HQ level.
Okay, I'm hitting the C button. And I don't think I did it. Okay, so
Is it not the C button on this version?
maybe not. Okay, I hit them all together and I'm still exterminator.
Okay, but then how do you do the HQ level?
Don't let 'em freak you
I
out.
don't know.
Catfish the whole hog.
What's OBS doing now? Let me see if I can find a.
I'm Renegade Mate.
You can check the instruction manual.
which we don't have.
I thought we have an actual version of this too. The instruction manual.
Sword Shark for 3DO? Not that I know of. We don't. Wait, let me...
Power's up.
We're looking into reports from some users that are currently unable to go live. I wonder if they're Twitch.
Fucking roll button, everybody.
You're right, we do have a real version for 3DO. Where I put it.
Watch your H2O.
This is Dreamcast. This is CDI.
Once again,
Here it is.
Freeway Junction's coming up. Stay cool. Don't let them freak you out.
it freaked me out.
Actual instruction manual.
Recharge coming up. Power's up.
Fire flare with C button to pre-detonate before level gets too high. Wait too long and you're burned.
Okay, so C button right here. Soon enough. I wasn't watching.
To restart mission at any time, press A, B, C, and play buttons simultaneously. To avoid incineration, pilot must launch flare with the C button before H2 indicator turns red.
Oh shit. Missed my turn. Did you say A, B, and C? I said A, C, and start.
I said A, B, and C to restart mission at any time.
Let them freak you out.
Okay.
So, like, I think if you hit that, it would reset or something. And now you know how to continue.
And those things are worth a lot of things.
Which things?
The like metal guy from
Power's up.
kill you.
Pilot disability benefits, none. There's a ton zero. Ah, shit. A 1-900 number for some reason.
I think the guy who played Ghost, like, was, you know, had some sort of political office thing in Australia.
Coming up. Stay cool. Don't let them freak you out.
How's everyone doing like this shit? This is, you know, hardcore gaming at its finest. Give me all that Call of Duty shit.
I mean, there's an Australian politician with the same name, but we have no way of knowing if it's the same guy or not. Probably not.
Well, because I was reading about, like, him.
Well, his Wikipedia article doesn't say anything about it. And the Comcast is dying again.
If you see.
Watch your H2 level.
Okay. Just spamming it and.
This is a first-person rail shooter game.
Against the wall!
Up against the
That
wall.
won't work anymore, Stensler. We're already past the upper periphery of Sector 19. That's out of your jurisdiction. You're just another shrub now, Stensler.
The greatest insult ever.
It claims that it's the first game on a home console to use full motion video for its primary gameplay. It was originally slated to be a flagship product in Hasbro's Control Vision video game system, which would use VHS tapes.
I can't even imagine like a game running off VHS tapes.
Soon to be a mindless tool of the commissioner. I must see to it that she warms.
You can't imagine games on cassette tapes, and they had those in the Atari days.
Oh, that's good. The sun is just right for toasting
Toast.
marshmallows. It's a party. It's too bad you won't be able to come, suckers.
Said cum suckers.
Look at that.
So you just said that.
He knows we've got a shot at it. He's running scared.
Cum suckers, Commissioner Stensler, 1992 or whatever.
Your new call sign is Beach Bum. That's
Right. So now your call sign is Beach Bum, the highest honor a pilot can receive, so
Let's turn and burn, Beach Bum.
it's still difficult from here on out, but like, assuming you didn't die, how much more to the game is there?
I'm not sure. It's about score, like I said, so.
You have to get 1 million, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously that was canceled and it was on the Sega CD. It came bundled with the Sega CD, which is why it was one of the best-selling games for that. It was later ported to the 3DO. A port was planned for the SNES CD, but that system was canceled.
Power's up.
Okay, they misspelled the guy's name. The guy who played Stensler. He was in Die Hard 2, Total Recall, yeah. Voiceovers and TV shows and all sorts of stuff.
Watch your H2 level.
See, like, when it gets that high, I just spam that shit. This one.
Freeway junction's coming up. Stay cool. Don't let him
freaked
freak
out.
you out.
So you're still Beach Bum, but your score is 0, and you have to get 1 million.
Yeah.
And IMDb, I can't find about. On IMDb, I can't find about that guy being a politician. most of the other people never worked again,
Yes.
besides Stenchler. It says the Girl Friday was on Night Court like twice.
Freeway Junction's
There's a
coming
stripper
up.
on Roseanne.
Cool. Don't let them freak you out.
Anyway, totally uninteresting stuff, I'm sure.
Power's up.
Fuck, yo. Like 200,000 if like the score before, and now I'm dead. Should basically just be shooting all the time, and like,
That was bullshit, by the way. Yeah, I can understand why this is not interesting to watch, but it would be amazing if Ratmus beats this.
Junction's coming up.
I think
Don't let them freak you out.
we'll probably have to like stop at a certain point if you haven't beat it by then.
yeah.
And hopefully one day we'll beat it on the stream.
Chat next game. Okay, shut up, you want?
Recharge coming up. Power's up.
That's gonna work.
Just think of all the things Ratmus is doing at once. He's following the crazy looking thing, which, you know, if it makes a turn, you have like a split second to follow it. He's shooting, you know, enemies to get points, and if he misses one of those orange ones right there, it's an instant death.
Watch his HQ level.
Yeah, and then the HQ level, which is getting to the red.
Watch your HQ level.
See, he almost died there. And then your energy, there's like so many things at once, going on at once. What is this? Okay, thank you, song. Actually, there's something else I need you to look for on Amazon.
Got that fucker.
Freeway Junction's coming up.
Well, Night Trap is like Five Nights at Freddy's. This is like Five Nights at Freddy's too.
Yes. So, what is your give up time? 4:45.
Sure.
Recharge coming up. Power's up.
Obviously, the difficulty goes up as you score.
Listen up, beat scum! Those are only my fourth string moles. Strictly preseason guys.
See?
I'm sending down my
Regular season boys now.
They call them
The Chainsaw Man!
Don't go all to pieces on me now.
So that happened at what score? Were you Bon Jovi or no? You're like 1/4 of the way there.
Yeah. Music changes.
So not Bon Jovi, you were like Bon. Ah, damn, this is hard.
Let's come over and play this.
Wants to come over and play this? I know Doom does.
Freeway Junction's coming up. Stay cool.
Don't let him freak you out. Freaked out, let's just say.
Recharge coming up. Power's up.
Reason why this would be good for a 12-hour stream if you don't know how long this is going to take.
As long as it takes.
It's just this preseason, boys, remember?
Chainsaw Man. Should be one more of those in my HQ level.
HQ level.
Bullshit, too.
Never beaten this without continuing. For obvious reasons.
Junction's coming up. Stay cool. Don't let them freak you out.
Just need to get good.
Like, it took me such a long time to figure out, like, you know, how to read the recharge thing. That, like, the side with the green light is the direction you go. You only get like a second to look at it.
Hey Mars, this is called Sewer Shark.
Hey Mars, what's up?
Wonderful launch title for the Sega CD.
Like, this is 3DO, bitches.
Yeah, we're playing it on 3DO. We tried to play Night Trap, but something is wrong with our Night Trap 3DO disc, so we had to switch to this instead. Ratmus is on the final level, if you want to call it that, but it's really, really difficult, and he's like died and continued many times, and we probably won't have time to finish it today.
And that's another game over.
Just like kill me now.
Fuck my life. Maybe one or two more continues.
Freeway Junction's coming up.
But yeah, we knew it was going to be a short.
Don't let 'em freak you out.
Yeah. I can tell you a little bit about the system if you're interested. Let's see. really don't like that.
Like what?
This headset thing.
Power's up.
Let me see here.
Billy.
The 3DO was one of those systems that came out in the 90s that was like super expensive and obscure and like nobody had it. Ratmus and I bought one, you know, years later off eBay. Let's see. The 3DO is a home video game console developed by the 3DO company, but they licensed it to be made by Panasonic made the actual console, and also other companies like Sanyo and Gold Star, so there's a couple different versions of the 3DO. Despite a highly promoted launch and a host of cutting-edge technologies, the 3DO's high price and oversaturated console market prevented the system from achieving success compared to Sega and Nintendo. It was released in North America in 1993 and was discontinued in 1996. No, it's a 32-bit CD-ROM system. It did not have VR of any kind.
Like VR Troopers?
Regular season boys now. They call them the chainsaw line.
Here, let me show you a picture.
This is on me now.
Here's a picture of it, and this is the system that we run. This is what our system looks like. Pretty much.
I'm gonna do one more continue, I think.
I wonder what the CD-ROM is. It like 1x or
2x maybe. Got this video out. This is, you know, some high quality shit.
Has a 32-bit processor, 2 megabytes of RAM, 1 megabyte of virtual RAM, 16-bit stereo. Yeah, 2x depending on manufacturer CD-ROM drive.
Power's up.
It does have composite and S-video out. Hey Robo Joe, glad you made some chicken.
But I think shooting the green guys doesn't really matter. You'd rather hit the ones that can kill you.
Yeah.
Should be one more mole. And then there's 2 level.
Watch your H2 level.
Listen up, big scum. Those are only my 4th string moles. Strictly
Because it has a wonderful power cord that looks like an Ethernet cord.
season boys now. They call them the chainsaw line. Don't go
So he's taking a nice nap.
on me now.
CDI really sucks.
This music's awesome.
No, the 3DO is an interesting console that works fine and has good graphics for the 90s. The problem is the selection of games are obviously not great.
shit.
I don't actually know, Robo Joe, if plumbers don't wear ties is allowed or not. I just don't want to risk it because it's very borderline. And no, we bought this 3DO years later off eBay. I don't know, probably early to mid 2000s or something.
The rest of my beach blanket zombies. Hey, where's my 11 o'clock feeding?
We took some hits back there. Nothing that Ghost here can't handle. Turn and burn, beach bum.
Scum.
Powers up.
That is good because Ratmus's YouTube proofs of this game are wonderfully awesome. By the way, you are Bon Jovi, but is this going to be have to be your last attempt?
Yeah.
Watch your HQ level.
Drop some more frames somewhere.
System games for me.
Go Ratmus, go.
Enchanted pudding.
Anchovy pudding! Where's my anchovy pudding?
These cutscenes are pure gold.
This is...
Excuse me. I think you're a mean man.
For my shirt shall have your brain from bread!
We got Stensler on the ropes. Go for it, beach bum. Recharge coming up. Powers up.
We were at 90. Or 900. Damn it. That was really close, but we have to stop.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, Ratmus will beat the game next time, totally, right?
Yes. Being able to continue is totally doable, but right.
Yeah, I apologize for all the technical difficulties. Starting at 6:30 Central tonight, I will be starting Wind Waker, and we have a lot of fun stuff planned, so Ratmus and I have to go, though, for now. Alright. I don't know if we're going to raid anyone.
Let's see.
Let's see. No, there's nobody that I want to raid, so thanks everyone for watching. Editor's Michael Jackson. Sewer Shark, Radigator, Zerk, and Crazy Looking Thing are all trademarks of Hasbro Incorporated. Copyright 1994. Okay, that was the 3DO port. Got it. Alright, so yeah, that's the end of the stream. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.